Okay, for those who are in the Discord here, you should be able to see the community town hall now. If you cannot see it, just click on the town hall channel and you should see the little screen that Jet is sharing. All right, we'll go to the next slide. All right, as always, our vision and values are listed here, but can also always be found on our website at vlrgaming.com. And it's on the staff page, or sorry, the history page or the About Us page. You can see kind of our vision for what Valor is and the direction that we're moving forward. If we can go to that next slide, please. So, just introducing the executive leadership team. Myself, Prophet, I am the CEO. I run kind of the day to day. All the various departments basically report to me at the end of the day, and we make sure that each department is upholding the vision and the mission. And then we have Catastrophic, who's our COO, who handles a lot of the back end businessy stuff, the boring things, at least for me, but he enjoys them. And then we have Fel, our esports director. He handles a lot of our competitive teams, like our Mythic Plus, PvP, and raid teams. And then Milk, our CFO, tells me that we have no money and can't spend any money. That's pretty much what he does. And then I'll have Jet introduce herself and her various roles.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time out of your long weekend. It is much appreciated. I am Jet. I'm the creative director here at Valor. I also am the stream team leader. I put together that intro video that many of you were able to enjoy, and I hope you did. Yeah, I'm the sort of the many hat wearer for anything creative that goes through Valor, and everything goes through me that goes out into the outer worlds. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Perfect. Thank you. We'll go to the next slide. I know many of you are messaging me in game. I'm not going to be able to see that right now because there's a lot going on, but thank you. I see your DMs and I'll do my best to answer when I can. So, going over just the Valor staff. So, as always, this can be found on our website as well, but we'll go over just kind of a brief description of each role. So, Pitt, our operations coordinator, works a lot with me and pretty much every other department just to make sure everything's running smoothly and communication flows through each department. Sparks is our human, orc, blood elf, night elf, whatever class you are, human resources. She's a great resource if you ever just need to DM somebody or if you kind of want to be anonymous. If you ever need advice, suggestions, she's great. Hona, our partners manager, handles a lot of the back end partner promotions and events. Sick, as I think all of you know, Sick at this point. He's our community manager. He handles everything day to day here in the community. We have Casper, our community moderator, and Venom, our community moderator. They handle a lot of just the moderation here in the guild chats, the Discord, BattleNet groups, all of that stuff, and then various other kind of community things alongside of Sick. And then we have Tenzin, our events coordinator, who is handling a lot of the community events that you see, as well as starting to get kind of thrown into the bigger events, such as our upcoming Pet Battle PvP tournament, and some other things that we'll talk about here in a couple slides. We have Chai, who is the GM of our Valor 2 guild. He handles all of the day to day within Valor 2, its teams, and just the general everything to do with that second guild. Dank, our community recruiter, he handles a lot of the guilds of WoW and the tickets, things like that, when people are applying for the various teams to make sure that they're placed into a team for a trial that makes sense. We have Sally, who's kind of a secret still. We don't have too much to talk about. However, she is our pet tamer extraordinaire. More information will be shared on her in a future date. We have Recon, our creative media lead. He handles a lot of the graphics, any kind of media that needs to be edited, such as the Who Wants to Be a Goblinaire. He designed the entire thing. We love him very much. He is a machine, and his attention to detail is why we love him so much. Helix, our digital content and marketing lead, he handles a lot of the social media, Some other content series that are coming soon, TM, that we're not quite ready to share yet, but they will be out soon. Nemo, our media influencer and operations strategist, he handles a lot of the partnerships that we have with different developers, things like that, to help promote our streamers and get some stuff to give away to the community. He's given away a lot of codes recently. He does have a few more coming up soon that I think he already messaged Sick about. So I won't tell you what game it is, but more codes coming soon. Dez is our events assistant. She helps Tenzin with a lot of the various community events. They have an upcoming fishing tournament, which we'll talk about here soon. She also handles some of the academy stuff. And then we have Rocco and Zem, who is our two of our academy mentors at the moment. We do have a couple more that will be announced next town hall that are currently in their trial status. But our mentors are always here if you have questions about the game. If they don't know the answer, they definitely will work with our raiders and our team members here in the guild to make sure that we get that answered for you. You can always go to the academy section here in Discord and open up a ticket to reach out to one of them. So we have some of our raid leaders here. So we have Lari, who's one of our blue raid leaders, alongside of Darkcam and Senstra. We have Thras, Big, Adrius, and Rhino for Raven's leadership. And then we have Nomi as well as Casper for Prism leadership. And then Toasty handles some of our arena, and Jekyll with our community PvP and PvP events lead. Absolutely, we love Thras. So there's some openings as well. We have always community moderator openings. We're looking for an academy assistant. I'm not going to go through each role, what they do, but if any of these sound intriguing to you, or if you want more information, please feel free to open up a mod ticket. So events assistant for some of the charity stuff, events assistant for more community-based events, so like your transmog runs, achievement runs, things like that. We're looking for a recruiting assistant to help answer tickets and Guilds of WoW applications, mostly Guilds of WoW. We get a lot of traffic from there. I know a lot of the leads will tell you we get 5, sometimes 10 applications every couple of days. Especially with blue clearing as quickly as they are, we're getting a lot more interest, which is fantastic. We are looking for a merchandise shop manager and a merchandise designer. So if you're interested in working with us on some graphics and our merchandise store, we would love to talk to you. We're looking for additional content assistants to help out Jet with some of the various content things that are going on. We are looking for an additional graphic designer and video editor. There's a lot of things that we want to do in the content space. And Bronze is currently looking for a raid lead to help out alongside of Hona, somebody that has some raid lead experience, but this is a learning team, so patience is definitely required. So if any of those roles are something that you're interested in, please open up a mod ticket by going up to the server guide. Be happy to set up a meeting with you. We'll jump into a call, discuss what roles you may be interested in, and just answer any questions that you have, and we'll go from there. If we can go to the next slide, please. All right, I'm going to have Sick jump in. He's going to talk about some of the community updates that we have going on and some of the events.
All right, so hopefully this works. Yes, so as y'all know, I'm Sick. I'm the community manager. So we'll just kind of go down the list here. As Prophet mentioned, we are having a huge influx of guilds of WoW applications, and that's thanks to not only Blue doing great, but essentially 4 raid teams now pushing Mythic. So you can almost see it, 9-day difference when we have progression in those Mythic runs. We're almost next day getting like 2 to 3, if not double, the apps. So again, we expect more and more new people to come as we further progress into the season and into the Mythic runs. As Prophet mentioned, we have a new events management team. We have a couple things brewing. We have a fishing contest coming up to help establish a source of fuel for the food, as you would say, or also a source of gold for the guild banks because they would help with the Mythic teams, the raid teams with all the repair bills. So please keep an eye out for that. In addition to, we are currently having some transmog and achievement runs in process. Not officially launched yet, but expect them, I'm hoping, ideally by next month. Something new that I believe we touched on remotely last town hall, but we're driving it home again, if you will. Our tier 3 supportive rank or support rank here in Discord, we're going to be giving out a monthly giveaway from our Valor shop. It could range from, stickers to our hoodies to our beanies to the long requested calendar of the Valor staff, which I have yet to get someone to bite on for that. So again, if you want to help out the Valor Guild, I highly suggest it. I do it myself. And then every town hall, if you're a tier 3 supporter, we'll be doing a giveaway that town hall. And then if you are one of those supporters, you have a chance at one of those said items. A huge shout out to the multiple people and multiple raid teams that have been donating their BOE drops to the guild for us to sell for gold income, because as most of y'all know that do take part in the higher end content, repair bills are not cheap. And we supply that cost for the teams. And instead of taking it upon themselves to say, hey, I want to take this BOE and sell it, they donate to us and we use it for the community. So huge thank you for that. As of, what was it, 2 days ago, we are darn close to 1,500 members in Discord. So again, it kind of goes back to the progression we have with the mythic runs, causing more people to go and apply and find us. And also, too, I didn't touch upon this earlier, we're actually getting a lot of word of mouth applications now where people come in, and I see it almost on the daily now in Guilds of WoW, where people are like, oh, my friend in Valor said this, great community, or oh, I've seen you on social media, you guys seem like a great bunch. So it goes to show you that we're obviously doing something right here when word of mouth is a positive light for us, and people are coming here because of all the good things they hear about this. They usually don't hear about me. They keep me in the shadows. And then as a little bit of a reminder, because again, with all the influx of new players, sometimes we get, will just say bot accounts or what have you. So if anyone gets, random DMs or random friend requests that seem out of place, I'm sure we've all seen them here and there, just reach out via mod ticket and we'll take a look into it. Because obviously, if they're messaging you and it seems suspicious, they're probably messaging other members as well. So that way we can just look into it. And my stomach hurts, thanks to Prophet. But yeah, the next slide, I believe. All right. I spoiled one of the slide things. As I mentioned, we have the fishing drive coming up on the 30th. So please sign up for that. It should be in the events section of our Discord. The more the merrier. I know the last time I participated, I will be out of town. I will not be here for this one. But it was a great time. We had a tremendous turnout, helped out the guild tremendously, and it just became great idle and fun chatter, and me basically trying to plug as Bass Pro Shop as a sponsor for Valor, which I'm still waiting to hear back on that success story that we got sponsored by them. So obviously I'm trolling. It didn't happen. I look forward to the Dungeon Dojo Invitational, June 21st, where we'll be having teams of Valor, the mythic teams that were newly formed, as you saw last town hall, participating. So we'll have info on that when they're running, when they're competing, and who is streaming what. So please show up and show them the love and support that Valor is known for. Pet Battles is coming, the finals. You will be seeing that soon as well when we get a actual, like June, July. But once we get actual dates of when we know we can make the event, keep an eye out for that. And again, cheer on the community, cheer on the participants. And as you also earlier, it's been quite some time since we've been to BlizzCon. So once we actually have the date, we will be doing a Valor meetup at BlizzCon. I myself plan to be there because I am owed ice cream. But once we get more information on that, we will get the date updated. But we do have a thread going in our Discord for BlizzCon rather 2026. So if that is something that interests you, and especially come closer to BlizzCon 2026, I highly advise hopping in there so that way we can help coordinate, us Valor folks meeting up and seeing what we can do to finally get our ice cream. So I think I mentioned ice cream enough. I can't really think of anything else. So you can probably go into the next slide. Oh yeah, this is me now. Sorry, but too much Old Bay. So yes, as you all know, we have Valor 2, which is newly formed. Not newly, but still growing. But we're having people apply now through Guilds of WoW to be on Beyond. We're still building Team Inside as well. So again, it goes back to the stock, like with the fishing contest. So we're going to start putting that into those banks, as I mentioned earlier. And I mentioned the whole BOE drops. So we'll go down to the other list. So again, Valor 1, we have 991 members. I'm sure some of y'all noticed there's kind of a purge almost every other day now because we're just getting that so many influx of new players. So when you log in, you see a bunch of people removed from the guild. It's not that we went on a rampage. It's just that we need to make room. Blizzard regretfully only allows us to have 1,000 members at this time. Our top item level of Valor 1 is 682.63, which is Laria. Highest M plus rating is Hexasaur at 3580 rather. Highest PvP is 3101 with Julio. And then honor level is 828 with Hoot Heals. And then achievement is 48,300 with Lucky's Mage. I don't even think I have a quarter of that. I mean, the old Bay is hitting profit. You can blame profit. And I also didn't know I forgot I was doing this slide as well. And I'm too concerned about having to take a pie in my face in like 20 minutes.
And
Anywho,
we get
Valor
that.
2.
Where's that clip? We got to get this linked for those who missed it. Our community manager here
I'm such a
gave
nice
the
guy.
option to drink an entire glass of water mixed with Old Bay. There's the clip if you haven't seen it. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, rude. Anyway, Valor 2. We are up to 223 members. Their highest level guild member is No Name Shaman, fellow Shaman brother. So yes, I assume they're Shaman because they're No Name Shaman. Anywho, is 679. And again, No Name Shaman with the highest M plus rating of 3209. Highest PvP rating is Azura at 1826. Honor level 810 with Azura as well. And achievement points 37,485 with Moratha. Yes, low keys. That is one way that it has jacked me up since like 9 o'clock this morning.
Thank you, Sick, for the guild updates. We're going to head over to our raid teams just to give you some progress updates. So Blue closing in on Cutting Edge. They've jumped up 2 bosses in just the last week, a little over a week and a half. So they are now 6 out of 8 closing in. Really excited for them. They've had an amazing season. And then Ravens has now completed 3 out of 8 Mythic, which is fantastic for them. Their goals have already been met. They are just a Mythic prog, so getting literally any kill was meeting their goal for the season. So everything from here on, definitely got a couple months left. So interested to see how far they can get. Can they close in on Blue? We will see. Prism now 2 out of 8 Mythic as well. They have completed their seasonal goal. Insight is still recruiting, so if you're interested in that, please head on over to the team application and take a look. Beyond has completed their goal of AOTC and now are working on Mythic. They are 1 out of 8, so we have 4 raid teams that are now on Mythic. Bronze closing in on their goal of, Bronze has completed their goal of normal and they are going for AOTC. So currently 6 out of 8, which they will now start progging on Mugsy this week, hopefully. Pretty excited about that. So the raid teams, obviously in a fantastic spot for the season. There's no set date for the end of the season, but it sounds like it's going to be around the beginning of August. So we still got a couple of months for everybody to hit their goals. If we can go to the next slide, please. And again, if you're interested in running on a raid team or a Mythic Plus team, please head on over to the team application section or go into Discord under the server guide and click apply for team. We have gone from 2 Mythic Plus teams to 9 now, just in the last 2 weeks. So we have Onyx, Ruby, Eclipse, Vanguards, Ascendant, Crimson, Jade, Penguins, and Team Nuggies. As you can see, their new logos there. If you're interested in applying for one of those teams, please do. Some of them are still recruiting. However, if you are interested in starting your own team, you can also go in and apply. Just let us know in your application that you're looking to form your own team. Teams are able to pick their own name and kind of mascot theme so long as it fits our community guidelines. Um, we will work with you on those. We want each team to have its own kind of unique identity. So really excited to see what these teams can do, and hopefully all of you will join us in cheering them on for those that are going to be competing in the Dungeon Dojo, and other tournaments as we progress throughout the rest of this expansion. If we can go to that next slide, please. And then we have our current PvP team, which is Valor Blood Red. But we are looking to form additional teams, and they are always recruiting. If you're interested in hopping into PvP, even if you have never done it before, please open up a ticket. We would love to have one of our PvPers reach out to you and get you more involved. PvP is something we're going to be focused on now that the Mythic Plus teams have been reestablished. So we're really excited to bring that another avenue, of PvP back into Valor and get that going again. You can always reach out to Jekyll or Toasticles as well if you have any questions. Again, you don't have to have PvP'd before. If it's something that you're just interested in trying, by all means, please open up a ticket, join in for some PvP fun. Jekyll's really good about teaching and explaining. He also does various tournaments that are all in house, so you're able to get involved with that. We can go to the next slide, please. All right, just our Rumble updates. So if you are not aware, Valor also has a Warcraft Rumble guild that does have spots available. We have hit the max goal every single season since the game's release, and we do have a Discord channel specifically for it that you can unlock by going to channels and roles and just giving yourself the Rumble role. Let us know in there if you'd like an invite, and Rhino or one of the guild members will get you an invite. You can also play Rumble on PC now. You don't just have to play it on the phone, so that is an option as well. And we will go to the next slide. And I'm going to have Jet take over and discuss some of the content updates and streaming stuff that we have going on.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us once again. For those who joined a little bit later in, I'm Jet, the creative director here at Valor. Going over some content updates for you guys. We just debuted our episode 3 with Laria of Who Wants to Be a Goblinaire. It's a YouTube series that we've been working really hard on, almost a year now, and really just getting it going. It's been a fun, ride in this new venture that we've been doing. We are very new to this kind of stuff, into the editing style and the graphics. We kind of did a thing where we just taught ourselves how to do it. So we're really excited about that. Please go check it out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment, please. That would be super helpful. Another thing that we have coming up is the Pet Battle PvP Finals on Valor's Twitch channel. As Sick mentioned earlier, there is a date for that. It is Saturday, June 28th. So mark your calendars, friends. Mark your calendars. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one for Valor. It's going to be a big one for the Pet Battle PvP folks. And we really hope to see you out there and support the community, the stream, the organization. And they will also be doing some fundraising for a lovely organization called Pause Your Game. That is in support of sheltered animals. Ongoing, we have our WoW Terminology series that Helix works on, as well as our Academy team. We have our Valor Community Spotlights that you can check out at VLRgaming.com. You go check that out. We have a whole cache of spotlights, and you can get to know your fellow community members there. So please find us on social media and anywhere in Discord. You can do /socials in Discord, and it will bring up every one of our socials. And we would love, 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 love for you to drop us a follow on all of those. So thank you. We are always recruiting for our stream team. Our stream team has 2 tiers of streamers. There's the tier 1 streamers and tier 2 streamers. Our current stream team, as you can see on the left there, are all listed. We have Calandrius, myself, Catastrophic, AFK, Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Recon 108, Stick Minion, Fell the Tank, Shadow 11189, also known as NCZN. Yes, I'm Canadian, sorry, Z. Oxy, OG, Prophet, Combination, It's Dez, Draco's the Veteran, Tankert, Sully, and RAF Sean. A lot of these members are members of our official teams, and they are constantly running with their teams. And so be sure to drop them a follow. We have the twitch.tv/team/Valor Gaming there in chat if you wanted to see the entire list, and go drop everybody a follow there. So again, we are always applying or always recruiting for our stream team. So if that is something that is of interest to you, please put in a ticket and fill out an application, and I will be glad to review it. We are also currently working on a recruitment video for all of Valor. We would love to see any of your content. We want you to submit maybe an audio clip, a video clip. We want maybe some exciting moments within Valor that you want to share. Why you love Valor, why you want to be a part of the community, why you want to stay a part of the community, and we just want to hear from you. We want to have a lot more like-minded folks here in Valor to keep this place fun, vibrant, and inviting. So please, again, put a mod ticket in our Discord to get more information on that. And if you have something to submit, we would absolutely love to see that. Both myself and Dank are working on that. Dank is mostly having the lead because he is the recruitment officer, but it is a group effort. So we do appreciate anybody who has considered this already. And now back to you, Prophet.
All right, just thank you, Jet. Covering our Valor supporters. So if you're interested in supporting the guild, you can head up to the top of the Discord and click Server Shop, and you can subscribe to the Discord. Every single penny goes back into the guild. It helps us pay for promotions, our website, goals in the game if needed for our teams, resources for our teams, basically everything to keep a Valor running. Every single penny goes back into that. Nobody pockets anything. It all goes right back into the guild. Whether it's, like everything I just said, including adding more merch, increasing, our reach and recruiting, all of that. So I can't thank the supporters enough. It keeps us going. It allows us to continue to expand and grow. Again, yeah, I just can't thank you enough. And we do have a custom Valor supporter channel for those who are supporters. And starting here within the next couple of days, I believe, and then moving forward every single month, you'll be getting a status update. So it's going to be basically one slide. It'll have a bunch of various stats on it, where the money's being used, what our trends are, what's going on on the background or in the background on the business side, all of that to kind of give you more insight. And then we'll also be using it to enter specific polls and questions on various topics that will help us gauge where where the community feedback is on what we should be doing on the back end. So again, thank you all very, very much. As you can see, the list of benefits there. They're also listed in the server shop. If you have any questions, please open up a mod ticket. I'm happy to be super transparent with you on any question that you have. And then we're good on that. We can go to the next slide. Petition to change Valor 2 to Valhalla. Heckin' maybe. So at Valor, we do have various partners that help us with promotion and growth and other various things. We collaborate with a variety of partners just in both the WoW space and beyond, doing some charity work as well. So, Stack Up is on there. We'll be adding Pause Your Game soon, as well as another one, which I'm not sure if we're quite ready to announce that, Nemo. Did we want to talk about the Doge today, or do we want to wait? You let me know. Actually, we can bring Nemo on here. Can we invite Nemo to the stage? Everybody, a big round of applause for Nemo. A couple of things to share here. He's going to talk about WTF as well as the Doge. I'm not going to say what it is until he says it. Welcome in, Nemo.
Hey, how's
By all-
everybody doing today?
The floor is yours.
Hey, well, thank you. I do appreciate it. As some of y'all know, and it's in the name, I'm part of U.S. Army WTF Moments radio team, or WTF Nation Radio. We do a lot in the military space and profits of veterans. Some of y'all out there are veterans, and we're always out to support everybody. So we do things with Valor because Valor's a great place to do those things. One of those things coming up at the end of June, we're going to hard launch our Canine Companions Service Dog charity event. As you can see in the photos, as you can see in my profile photo, I have a service dog through Canine Companions. They are an amazing, amazing organization doing a lot of great things for people who need service dogs. And we are going to get a dog sponsored for preferably a veteran. We don't have control over where they go, but we want the dog to be named Valor. Within Canine Companions, Valor has a historic meaning. One of the previous dogs named Valor went to a first responder from ground who was injured in ground zero during 9/11. So Valor has a deep meaning within the Canine Companions community. So, and I mean, how awesome is that we're also named Valor here? So we're going to be working on that. We're going to see announcements coming later in the month. We'll do some kind of like hint drops to the community who's not here right now so that they know what we're doing and what we're planning. Also, as you guys may have seen, and Sick mentioned it a little bit earlier, we're working on getting more games into the Discord, more communities to come play with you guys. And we're going to experiment. We're going to see which games y'all like, and we're going to get devs to come and talk about them. We just did an Among Us 3D stream last night where the amazing people at Shell Games provided us with some codes. You'll see some of those going out, but those weren't the codes that Prophet was talking about or Sick was talking about earlier. We have other games coming, so stay tuned. Oh gosh, you guys dug my video out of the crates. Oh no. So yeah, so that was when I got Gem, my service dog. She is incredible. She changed my life. She saved my life. And we want to do that for someone else, to pay it forward, to show that we care, not just in say, yeah, she definitely booped Prophet at dark 30 in the morning. I felt so bad. But yeah, you guys missed PAX East. It was a great trip. So I hope the next one you guys all come out to. But like, for example, next weekend, we are going to be streaming Gray Zone Warfare out of the Discord. That will have one of the developers or maybe two of the developers coming on the stream to talk about the game, to talk about what we're doing in Gray Zone, because we have our own Valor and WTF Nation custom server. Do we want to talk about what the plan is for that going into the following month, Prophet?
We'll do that in a separate post.
Yeah, let's do that another time. But stay tuned. Gray Zone Warfare, great game. Developers are really awesome, doing a lot for veterans and military. Stay tuned for a lot of announcements from them as well. And that reminds me, so if you see a game that you're interested in, let me know. I will try to coordinate with the developers to maybe get us some free codes. We are signing up for content creator programs left and right. There's some big names coming up on the horizon: Elden Ring, Night Rain, Dune Awakening, which Chrono Odyssey. If you haven't heard of it, YouTube it, Google it. But we're doing it because we love games and we love playing with our friends and everything in here. So let me know if there's something you guys would like me to track down and run down for you, and I'll do my best to make that happen. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Nemo.
Thank you, Nemo.
All right. We will jump to the next slide. So, as always, another way that you can support the community and show off your Valor pride is through Valor merch. We have various different merch items available, as well as jerseys. There's a couple of new things coming out within the next some things in the next week, and then some more next month. So we'll be having our Pride merch will be available again, expanded on. Last year we just had shirts. This year we're going to have some cups, shirts, hoodies. There'll be some different things on there. And then same thing that we did last year, all earnings from that will be donated to the Trevor Project. We will also be releasing team specific merch. So for all of our various Raid, Mythic Plus, and PvP teams, there'll be specific merch, mouse pads, cups, all kinds of different things for that. And then for those of you who are interested in the jerseys, we do have a baseball style jersey that is being designed as we speak. I am hopeful to have that within the next couple of weeks. And so if you're interested in seeing some of that merch, we also have that available, or you can see some of those pictures in the Valor Pride channel here in the Discord. So again, everybody, thank you for coming to the Valor Community Town Hall for the month of May. For those of you who are interested in being in the group photo, we are meeting up in Dornegal right now at the inn. So if you can all start making your way that way, press 1 in the guild chat, and we'll get you an invite. Please take out or remove your toys, remove any pets that you may have out, and just line up around us so we can get a quick photo. Recon will let us know when we're ready for that. But for now, while we're waiting everybody to get there, if there's any questions that you guys have, any feedback, anything at all, please ask them now here in the chat, and we will go ahead and answer them. And then some things that we're working on the background for the next month or so, just continued updating the website. If you haven't visited recently, we've made a lot of changes. We've even sped it up a little bit, but we're going to continue optimizing that. Like I said, more team branded merch. There's going to be new emotes for Discord subs, as well as just new Valor emotes in general within the next month or so. And then we're overhauling the PvP team system, much like we just finished the Mythic Plus system. And then we'll be expanding on community events, including more transmog and achievement runs. And then, of course, the Canine Companions fundraiser event to get a dog named Valor, because I just think